What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Viapree Project live stream. You have picked an incredible night to be a part of our live. Tonight is the debut of our series Tech Talk. I am Ed, and this is
Andrew.
Andrew, I know it does not look like Mindy, but tonight
not at all.
We have Andrew with us. We're so excited to have him. And all of our VIPs, thank you so much, guys, for that are here joining us live. And those that are going to be watching the replay, thank you so much. We're excited to be able to do this and bring on Andrew. It's a little weird. I miss my baby. I miss Mindy. She's not here. It's kind of odd for me to stream without Mindy, but awesome. Usually at this time I go, hey, babe, who's in the chat with us? And she goes like this, but guess who's got to do it tonight? This guy. So let's see who is on here with us right now. I gotta scroll. Disney Reunion, welcome. What's up, man? We got Mouse Junkie. We got Isaac Nail. Thank you. Dennis Olivier Lay. Make sure I hope I'm saying it right. Mindy says it better. Who else we got? We got MagicalNewsLIve. Nick, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Alpha Traveler 1. We got I think Nicholas Rodriguez. I want to say you're new. Are you new? Who else we got? I'm not sure if anybody. Happy Family Fun Time. Thank you so much. R. Johns, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I know this is the first time that we're doing something a little different that we've normally done on the Viapree Project. And I'm going to be looking at the stream and interacting with you guys as much as possible. We are not in our normal setup, are we?
Nope.
We are not. Usually we stream from our house, but we are streaming. I know it looks a little different. It looks a little more techie, but we are in my office, right? Pretty cool. You can see we have our Disney stuff here, and we have our Tech Talk stuff, and so it's a different look right now. I know it's different, but thank you guys so much for joining us today. So. If you have any questions regarding the stream today, you can actually message Mindy. She is actually in the chat right now. All you have to do is tag at the Viapree Project and highlight her. If not, also our moderators that will be coming in will be helping us as well. It'll be easier for them. They'll be sending us questions. So we have a show kind of set up for you guys. We already have a topic, and we're going to go through questions from everybody. I don't think we'll be able to answer everybody's questions.
I would love to, but we're going to try and answer as many questions as we can tonight.
Yeah, it's good. We'll do as much as we can, and if not, we'll make sure you keep asking the questions if we miss it, and Mindy will be sending us the questions to us as soon as possible, and we'll try to. So we hope everybody's had a great week. We've had a good week. It's been a great week. So I want you guys to get to know Andrew a little bit here. Mouse Joy, welcome. Jerry, welcome. LB Fresh, welcome to the stream, man. Corey Fiasco, I didn't get a chance to make you guys' stream today, but I'll definitely make sure I get on there at some point to say hello. But welcome, guys, to the stream. Welcome to the first Tech Talk. So I'm going to introduce Andrew. I want him to just tell him a little bit about why is he on here? Why is Mindy not here and Andrew's here? So why don't you tell him who you are?
My name is Andrew. If you want to stalk my life, I post a lot on Instagram. You can find me at Andrew Jeremy. But I do videography for a living, filmmaking, editing, motion graphics, all that kind of video stuff. And I do photography. So I actually met Ed back in 2010. Mm-hmm. We work at the same place. So he became my new boss, and years after became a new friend.
That's right, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. That's right.
So yeah, I've been doing video stuff since 2007. I've been doing photography since about 08, 09. And just been trying to get better ever since.
Yeah.
So, been working on my own stuff, and then recently joining Viapree Project, helping them out with some videos.
Yeah, that's right. Andrew is amazing. He's very humble. You know, a lot of the way that everybody says they like the way I edit, a lot of it's because I've gotten a lot of direction from Andrew. And so I wanted to be able to bring someone who's helped me and influenced me in the video world. So to our community. So Andrew, welcome.
Thank you.
And those that are new to the stream that don't know me that well, I know a lot of you know us from the Disney, you know, Mindy and our whole family, but you may not know me professionally, what stuff that I do. I'm very much a jack of all trades type of person. I do a lot of audio visual work, and a lot of it is done with stage, and now because of the YouTube channel, I had started doing video stuff. Now a long time ago I started doing little video, like remember back in the day when Ken's Burns was a thing?
Yeah.
Which is like the slideshows and the PowerPoints and all that stuff. So I started dabbling into that, and then with YouTube coming around, I started to get into video, but I've always had that creative mind.
Yeah.
I've always had that creative eye. So I started getting better and better with video, and Andrew was definitely there along every step of the way for us. So Cargo is in here. Welcome, Cargo619. She's our Canadian Disney princess.
Oh.
Yes, so Cargo.
Top of the day, madam.
Welcome, Cargo. I'm going to be popping in, looking at the chat. Jitterflix is here. Jitter fan, welcome. Jitterflix, they live close to us during the sunrise.
Oh, yeah, that's to do with the drone.
Yeah,
that's right.
Everybody give some love to the Jitterflix. And so, guys, before we get started on our first topic today, actually, we only have one topic, and then what we're going to do, we have one topic, but well, how it's going to go is that we're going to touch on the topic, and then we're going to answer some questions that have been sent to us from Mindy. So again, make sure that you're putting your questions in to the chat, and Mindy will get it to us as soon as possible, or any of our moderators will get to it to us as soon as possible. But before we get started, I want to give you a couple announcements. First off, we've been working really, really hard as far as updating our Patreon page. We had took our Patreon down for a while, but we put our Patreon back up, and we're very, very, very excited the way the Patreon has come out. If you have not gone already, make sure you go to patreon.com/Viapree Project. The link is in the description below. You want to go check it out. We changed all of our levels. We got new rewards, new posts up there as well. So we're very, very excited. If you guys want to help us and support us, it really helps us out, and we are viewer supported, so it does really help us. We are this close to being monetized, like this close,
so close, stinking close.
So everybody in here that's watching, you're helping us, so we're almost getting monetized. And it's not about the money.
No, it really
isn't about. But what it is that we put a lot of time, a lot of hard work, and a lot of equipment, which you guys are gonna see, that goes into this production. So if you can help us out, and we have check our Patreon page. But we're going to take it a step further. We're going to take it one step further. So because of you guys that are sending us these questions, and we want to help those that are really, really serious when it comes to creating content. And we have decided to open up a small group for serious content creators, and we will help you and mentor you. We will be giving you some lessons from maybe Photoshop to technical questions, mentorship questions, and we're only opening this to 5 of our VIPs at this time. Only 5, and you can check that out on our Patreon page. And if you go over there, patreon.com/Viapree Project, we only have 5 spots available, and you can check out join. It will be once a month. You'll be with us, and it's an hour that you'll have with us. It's a 5-person group session.
That's right.
And we'll be very, very, very excited to be able to offer that to our VIPs. What do you guys think about that? How cool is that?
It's going to be really cool because you're really going to be able to sit down, and be able to get taught and mentored, with Attn and I, but B, it's also a networking tool. So everyone that's in that group is content creators just like you.
That's right.
Just like us. So,
That's right.
We're all like-minded trying to go towards that same goal,
And I'll tell you what, and a lot of people probably in this chat can tell you a lot of where you build your YouTube is by building a community. And everybody, all of our VIPs, everybody that's in this chat right now, we love you and we appreciate you. And we've built a great community of loyal followers
Yeah.
and amazing people. We've got to meet a lot of them, which was really, really, really cool. So yes, guys, make sure you check our Patreon page out. And if our Steph's here, Steph's Day Off, welcome. This is not Mindy, so I'm trying. Y'all gotta give me gotta give me some love. I'm trying to do the chat, trying to do all this stuff. This is Andrew. For those that are coming in, Andrew, we talked about him in the stream last week. Dreamers Empire, welcome. Disney Vacation Family, it's been too long since you guys have been on the stream. Welcome back. You are on part. I know this is not Mindy, but
what gave it away?
I know, right?
Was it the beard?
Yeah, so guys, let's go here and see what's going on in the chat. Let me just make sure if I can maybe hit anything up. Love the studio setup. Thank you so much, Flix. Appreciate it. For those that are coming in, this is my office. So this is something we decided to bring you into my world, to my tech world, because this is what we do day in and day out.
Yep.
So you're going to get these lessons from us because this is what we do every day.
Yep.
And actually, it's not 40 hours a week.
I wish
it was 40 hours a week. It's 50. And those of you that are content creators, you probably know that. It takes a lot of work and time and effort to go into creating videos.
Yeah, it does.
So let's see what we get. You want to go into? You see anything you want to talk about? Want to say hi to anybody?
Let's see. I mean, Hey, it's that boy Marlon on the stream. What's up, Marlon? What's going on, brother?
Marlon is part of our team too. Marlon, welcome.
Hey,
you see it?
See Miguel Benitez. Hey, the Toy Story posters.
Toy Story
Some
posters,
love for the
right?
Toy Story
and
posters.
what's cool, and what I'll do is maybe one day on Tech Talk, I'll give you a little tour of my office here. I actually have another poster here, which is my favorite one. So I have 3 on this wall. I have custom paintings over here of Star Wars that Mindy made. And I will definitely send that to you, let you guys see that. If you're not, you know what? I actually posted a lot of this stuff on our Patreon page. If you want to see some of the behind the scenes of us actually kind of setting up and seeing some things that we did yesterday, you want to check out the Patreon page. You'll be able to see some of that. And also, I forgot to tell you about this. Sessions is coming up next Saturday, guys. Sessions is coming up. We're going to be announcing our Sessions guest Monday around noon. But if you're on the Patreon page, you will actually get an early notice of who's going to be with them. You'll get a day or so notice. So if you want to, make sure you check out that Patreon page. Woo, man!
There's a lot of people in the chat, man.
A lot of people's in the chat, and because we got an awesome family. We got so many cool people.
I'm learning.
So Disney Dan, welcome. Disney Dan, welcome. I'm not sure if I said hello to you, but welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so what we're going to talk about today is one of the big questions that I get when I started doing YouTube,
right?
And
naturally,
you get this too, right?
Oh, I think I know where you're going.
Let me ask this: a non-YouTuber, I'm gonna ask him, what is the one question that you get all the time that you know is coming?
The one question that's always the constant is, so what gear do you use?
That's right.
And that word gear can be either swapped out with mic or camera or lens or editing software.
Right.
So what kind of gear do you use?
That's right. And a lot of you have asked me. I've gotten a lot of questions. I've gotten a lot of emails. I've gotten a lot of Twitter DMs about how do you do what you do. And I decided, we really wanted to give back to our community and give you guys some what we do. Not just tell you, we're going to make a little series about it. Now, this series is probably going to come, we're not really too sure about the frequency yet, 100%, but let us know if you like it. Let us know if you want this more, and then we can maybe do a little bit more.
Right, because you guys are the ones we're doing this for, so we'd love to get your feedback and see what you think about it.
Yeah, if not, I'll go back to Disney.
I know, right? Hey, at least we tried.
We tried. So thank you guys again. So one of the things that we're going to talk about today is gear. If you saw the title of this video, it is about the gear. Ed, what gear do you have? Andy, what gear do you use? And we're just going to show you a little bit about what we use, what kind of gear we have. We're not going to spend too long on the gear. And just to kind of show you what we have, and then we can get a little bit deeper on. We have other episodes we might be focusing on just cameras, might be focusing just on live streaming, maybe just focusing on creating a thumbnail, how to use Photoshop, which is a big question that a lot of you have asked us, how to do certain things. A lot of those things we'll also be answering in depth on our Patreon, our Tech Talk group, so make sure you check that out as well. So, Andrew.
Yes.
What kind of camera do you have?
Okay, I have a Canon 6D Mark I. That means it's just older. That's all it means. I have a Canon 6D, and believe it or not, I've been using my iPhone 10 a lot recently because I've used my camera, my 6.
How do you do this?
There it is. That's it.
That's it. We're back.
That's it. We're back.
Oh
cool.
boy!
So we'll start. I guess we'll start from the top.
I don't know where we stopped at. Go ahead.
All right. So we'll start from the top. So two cameras I use the most: Canon 6D and my iPhone 10. The two lenses that I use for my iPhone 10. Ed, if you could show the people these bags.
These are the bags. Oops.
So those are the bags.
There you go.
All right. There you go. So these are moment lenses. Flip them over. One of them is a tele, which means it's a zoom lens. The other one is a wide. That's basically a wide-angle lens. So I got my iPhone 10 right here. They come with these cases. This is the photo case because it doesn't have a battery attached to it. And what's cool is that it's literally super simple. You have a line right here. You got a line right here. And then you basically just line it up onto whichever camera you want. So I'm going to grab the wide angle, attach to my wide angle, and literally it's just turn, pull the cap off, and literally right there you're filming. It's really, really great to have this kind of flexibility because it makes it wider than what the camera has.
Yep.
Vice versa is if I grab the if I grab the tele, do the same thing. Now I put it on my already zoomed camera, so then it zooms it even further, so I can really get a shot that's from a distance in case I can't get that close. You know, say if mom and dad are at the graduation and they need to zoom in a little bit more. But if you do it with your phone, it starts to look all, pixelated and spotty. So having stuff like this is super great. Now, granted, this costs a little bit of money, but it's worth the investment.
Yep.
So, so that's for my moment lens for my smartphone. Let me grab Big Boy out of here. Ooh, I'm gonna.
And while he gets his big boy, he's making noise.
Already.
Crazy. Here we go.
Already.
All right. So thank you guys. I know we're might be having a little bit of stream issues here. Just bear with us. Hopefully you guys everything's working good. I want to show you my one of the cameras I use for vlogging. This is kind of my go-to camera for when I'm around Disney World a lot, and you guys see a lot of it's the Canon G7X. It's this one right here, and it's a really, really great camera. It shoots incredible video, and I'm really happy because I like the DSLR type look. And if you guys don't understand what that means, the DSLR, which is the camera that Andrew's about to show you, this look is the type of look that I like, and this for a small little camera can look pretty impressive.
If you saw the intro to the 100th video, that was all that camera, the G7X.
G7X for the 100 video, all this camera right here, and a lot of the Disney vlogs I use that. If not, I use good old trusty phone.
That's it.
I have an iPhone X, and the camera is incredible.
Don't be that guy, bro. It's an iPhone 10.
10 X. Oh my god. I call it X.
Yes, he does.
All right. So
this is my workhorse. This is my Canon 6D Mark I. So
Jenny Flex likes my jacket. I don't think you know what I'm saying? Mindy told me to wear the jacket today, and I brought it out just for you guys today.
So this is the 6D Mark I. I actually got this in a kit that came with this lens. So this one's got a zoom on it. It says 24 to 105 millimeters. Basically what that's saying is how far it can zoom. The lower the number, the wider the field of view, meaning more you can see. And the larger the number, like 105, is how far you can go. So the higher the number, the longer you can zoom in without losing quality. So this one is a good wide angle and a good zoom. So you can kind of see it physically zooms. Yeah. But yeah, this one we shot also the 100th video. We shot, what were the other 2 videos? Oh, the
Disney video.
Pursuing the Dream.
The Pursuit of a Dream.
Pursuit of a Dream.
Yeah, Pursuit of a Dream.
Yeah.
Now, that video, believe it or not, not all of it.
Not all of it, no.
You know, a lot of that video that a lot of people like, and we got a lot of views, was actually a lot on this phone. Believe it or not. So the phone and the camera together, it worked out really, really well. I just saw a real quick something here from Love Family Productions. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. They just mentioned real quick. They said they hate that
the G7X doesn't pick up sound.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I know.
So here, let me see your camera real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is with this one is one tip to kind of just be mindful of is that there's the microphone right on top. So if you're filming like this actually is blocking the microphone. So we actually, like I'm sure most of you do, you flip up the screen, you have it like this. And this has usually worked for us. If you have more issues, I would probably say maybe it needs a repair because maybe it got like water damage from the rain or something like that, because that's possible. Yeah. But for the most part, you can do that. Now, because you have a screw on the bottom, that does open up some options because you can mount it on some stuff. Yeah. And I believe you have some connectors. So
not for the audio though.
Oh, not for audio?
No. Okay. Unfortunately, G7X has no audio port.
Okay, so it is what it is.
It's what it is, man. I understand. I get you.
Yep.
Let's go just do some questions real quick here.
Sure.
So we can kind of Viapree Project, what is the song?
Okay.
I guess you guys talking about the countdown song. I don't know the name of the countdown song. It's from a subscription.
Yeah, so we between Attn and I found this website that was really, we were trying to find something that we can use for music that we wouldn't have to keep dishing out money for. So there's a site we love called MusicBed, but with the catch with MusicBed is that you end up spending, as a YouTuber, like $80 for a song just to properly license it. And what I mean by licensing is you have the legal right to use that, and you can actually not have any copyright strikes against you. But what we ended up finding was this other website called Artlist. Artlist is phenomenal. For us, it's been a one-time fee for the year, unlimited downloads, and you get the licenses for every song. Yep. So say, for instance, this song that we used, I think it was called Flounder or something like that. That's a Disney thing right there.
It is Flounder.
Hey. So it's called Flounder, and I think, literally we just found it, downloaded it, and the cool part is it actually had both parts of the countdown. That was all one song. So all we did was just find the song, because for us, music is really important for us. That's really what inspires the visuals. Yeah. So we found the song, we got it off of Artlist, and bing, bang, boom, we were ready to go. Yep. And we were completely legally covered. So that was a huge thing for us. Because
we put a lot of hard work into our videos. We don't want our videos to be shut down because of music, but we want to be creative with our music as well. Any other questions we got on there?
Let me see here. Disney reunions. Sorry, I can't speak. Yeah. It says I want to buy a GoPro Hero 4 for my trip. Any suggestions? Well, first of all, if you're buying a GoPro for a trip, that means it's going to be pretty epic. So
it's going to be awesome.
How about some invites? For GoPro Hero 4, I would say the 4, depending on what models are available today, because sometimes they have silver and the black version, which just means it has higher quality or more frame rates that it can shoot in. But the GoPros have always been a staple. I mean, Ed had a GoPro for a while,
but I don't use it.
Well, because the phones have gotten so much better. Yeah, they're always with you. You're not always having to bring your.
I'd be honest with you. Sometimes you got to think, do you really need it?
And that's the thing that's always kept us to having a minimal gear set. Right. Is for us, it's okay. It would be great to carry the perfect tool for the perfect job, but then you're carrying around like cases and bags of this and that, and you just want to go, kind of guerrilla style and just have as much as you can on the camera package itself, and then just go and shoot. Yeah. So GoPro Hero 4 is a great camera. If you can maybe manage, instead of going for the GoPro, if you got a really good smartphone, maybe go into finding a stabilizer for it. Like Ed has the Osmo. That thing works great. And it's the first gen, and it's rock solid.
Us Out Loud, welcome to the stream. I'm sure that's Hector, because he's giving some tech advice here, saying the 4 is a great deal. So Hector also, who is huge into technology. Guys, if you really, really want to check out a great channel, check out Us Out Loud. Hector, Joanna, the whole entire family do so much work. But he is up to date when it comes to technology, and he also does a series kind of like this called The Grind, where he will talk, and he has some tech gear. So guys, make sure you go check out Us Out Loud. He's part of our family. We love them. So
so Family Fun Time asked, will those lenses work on a Note 8? I'm assuming they're talking about the Moment lenses.
Yeah.
If you go to moment.com, actually I think we have a link that we can, work out for you. But Moment has different cases for different smartphones. So if you got a Google Pixel, if you got a Note, or if you got a Galaxy or an iPhone, or newer or older, they have different kind of models on there, and these do work with all of those.
So if we don't get a chance to go over all the equipment right now, we do have it in the description below. We have Amazon links. We have Amazon affiliate links below for some of the equipment that we use. If you guys want to check it out, we have a good portion of it. Not every single thing, but a good portion of our equipment is on there if you want to check it out, why we use it and how we get it. Any more questions you have?
So Disney Vacation Family says, how do I alter my audio settings on my Canon D70 to make the most out of my Rode mic? I can't seem to get the mic to do a good job. Okay. So reason why I'm kind of confused is I'll explain in a minute. But the best way to get the best performance out of your Rode mic is maybe if you're in a loud setting, turning the volume of the camera real low. So there's a setting in the camera that it's called input sensitivity. Some cameras call it gain. Turn it relatively low, and if depending what kind of Rode mic, if you got a Video Mic Go, I would say maybe turn on the low pass filter. What that does, it usually looks like a line that kind of curves off when it's on the left. What that does is that it cuts out a lot of those rumbly sounds that you can make when moving around with your camera. Now this guy has been my favorite. This is the Rode Video Mic Pro. The thing why I love this is because most cameras don't have a great preamp. What's a preamp? A preamp is the piece of hardware your camera uses to turn the volume up of your microphone. So what that thing does is that it has a boost in it. So if you can have a mic that has a boost in it before it gets to your camera, you automatically have really clean audio. And what do I mean by clean audio? You don't have that like hissing sound in the background, which is like, that's a lot of what's called noise floor. You want to squash that as much as you can, and having a mic like that can help you boost it from the get that's outside of the camera, you'll be able to have really clean audio straight from there. So hopefully that helps. If not, hit us up on social media.
And again, if you guys want to go deeper and deeper into this and we can spend more time on your specific needs, make sure you head over to our Patreon page and sign up for our group. It's patreon.com/Viapree Project. We only have 5 spots. I'm not sure if anybody already went on there already. 5 spots available for right now for those that want to get a little bit more deeper, and we can talk a little bit more tech with you. I don't want to go too crazy into technical jargon.
Yeah,
it's so hard, and it can scare a lot of people away. But if you're really serious about being a creator, you really have to know some of these things, and it's going to help you. When I remember when I first got started, it was lonely. It was very, very lonely getting started. Not many people on the YouTube the community when you're just starting was helping.
Yeah, really. And if it was like a simple tutorial that sometimes their tutorials are just so like they have that jargon in there and you're like, okay, what? Hold on. Pause video, look it up on Google. Okay, what is, color grading or what is time remapping? So it was really hard to kind of do that. But what's cool about the Patreon page is that we've been teaching this kind of stuff for years now, so we've been able to kind of break it down like a fraction and be like, all right, hey, this is what it is in English, you know?
Right. All right, more questions.
Two quick things.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Jerry K.
K.
I would say the rest of your last name, but I'm gonna work. Okay, here's Korolchuk. I think maybe kind of sort of. Let me know if I got it right. And then Nicholas Rodriguez. Shout out
Nicholas
to those
Rodriguez.
people.
I just saw in here. It was from Mindy's school. So hello, welcome to the stream. Alrighty, more questions.
Happy family fun time. Ordered a Rode ME. We used for that video. You'll see it like Ed had his clipped up here. Mindy had hers clipped over here. It was the Rode that we didn't set it up properly. So that was just user error.
Exactly.
But other than that, Jitterflix, Andrew and Ed, you said that was a Canon 60. Yes, Canon 60 Mark 1.
Did you miss Disney Radio ones? Portable speakers do you? I don't really use any portable speakers, believe it or not. I used I always have, if I have anything in my pocket, I always have always got. These are the best.
AirPods.
These are AirPods. We're an Apple family, so sorry for those that are not. But we always keep our AirPods in our pocket. But as far as a portable speaker, I have this Aurora, which has been really good. Harman Kardon.
Yeah, if it's something that you're wanting to like put in like in an office or in a room in your house or something like that. Yeah, Ed's got this Harman Kardon. Aurora, I think is what it's called.
Aurora.
Yeah, it's been really solid.
Awesome.
And it's really good sound quality too.
Really good. Like,
now
it's incredible.
The only thing that's different from the ones that I was talking about earlier to this one is that this one needs to be plugged into the wall. So it doesn't really work too far in terms of like taking it on a road trip or something like that. But a buddy of mine has the UE Mega Boom, and his car was busted for a while. Used it in the car, and it sounded just as good.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can't go wrong with Bluetooth speakers and stuff like that. Oh,
you look at the question.
Good follow-up question. Disney Vacation Family, what is an AirPod? See? And this is why we try and break it down. So, AirPods is a Bluetooth, true wireless Bluetooth headphone that is created by Apple. What's cool about it is that it's in this plastic casing. Yeah, I know, yeah. If you look at it, it looks like... Here, there you go. See, it looks like floss.
You got it?
Oh, wait. Am I doing this right? It's like a beauty tutorial.
Just take it, put it right here.
So there you go. So that's the AirPod.
AirPod.
So it's in this white case, and the cool thing about it is that it houses it looks like the normal Apple headphones, but it's true Bluetooth wireless. What does that mean? Each earphone is wireless. It has no cable on it whatsoever. Like some of the Beats headphones do have the cable that wrap around the back. Like I have a pair of Beats X that I used to have. But yeah, these jokers literally, it pairs to your phone. If you got an Apple or an Android, it works either way. So literally, it charges inside of the case. So the case is a battery, and then there's batteries built in here. You pop in the headphones in your ear. It's like that. Kind of looks like matchsticks popping out.
Yeah, it looks weird, but it's really good.
But yeah, these things work really great when we're like on the road. Sometimes I use them at night, throw like white noise in it. And you know, the thing that used to happen to me when I used the Apple headphones before was when I have white noise in my ear at night, the wire started basically choking me. Yeah. So having these things have been awesome, you know.
All right, Magical News Live. I think we skipped his question from the beginning, so let me scroll up and try to compare your first stream to now. What have you changed as far as how you stream and setup goes? Okay, great. That's a great...
That's on him. This is my first stream.
I'm just...
He's the veteran.
All right. Great question, Magical News Live. So, when we first started streaming, I did it on my cell phone. You know, I just did use...
that's right.
Yeah, my first stream, if you ever look back, our first stream was on a cell phone.
That's right.
And it actually was... saying our goodbyes for the hurricane. So I just did it on the cell phone. We just needed to post something. And then another stream, our first stream that we did when we actually had equipment, was a giveaway video that we did, and it was really cool because I'm so used to using the software because of where I work, and I had first started off using like Google Hangouts.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Google Hangouts was like the first type of software, and a lot of you use Google Hangouts, and it's great, it's fine, it's good. But for us, when we wanted to start incorporating sessions, we did our first sessions with the WALTWINS. If you have not seen it, that was a fun episode of our first episode. And we used Google Hangouts, and it was a little difficult. And those that stream, you know that Google Hangouts can be a little iffy sometimes. Yep. But from there, I used a software that I use now. Actually, I used a free version. It's called Wirecast Play. And I used that software to help, and it was a lot better. I'm so used to it. And then because of the way sessions was going, I upgraded from Wirecast Play to the regular Wirecast Studio. Now, there are so many different softwares out there that you can use for streaming, and I do get a lot of streaming questions. A lot of the people go to OBS, and OBS is a phenomenal tool that you can use, and it's free. who can argue with free with OBS? But I chose to go a different route because of my experience with the other software. It is a very expensive software that we use, and it's just because of the type of content we push out. We want to make sure that we have all the features that we need. I'm not saying anything with OBS is perfect for especially those that are regular streamers. But we use Wirecast, and our equipment, proper lighting, that was huge for us. Incorporate lighting, good HD camera, and audio. Mm-hmm. Audio is huge. Mm-hmm. We use a Yeti. I use a Yeti microphone. And again, you guys can check out all this stuff in our Amazon gear list right on in the description. So I hope that helped you, Magical News Live.
Two other question. Marlon was asking, why don't you use a camcorder? Because a lot of our projects, we have a shot list that we're kind of going off of with a script and all that. Shot list is basically a piece of paper that we've, kind of drawn little tiny stick figure drawings of basically saying, okay, when we get to this location, we're going to shoot it like this, and the shot is going to look like that. So for us, we've been wanting to do that with a certain style, and the DSLR has been able to give us that style. What do I mean by that? The DSLR has really good ability to have a shallow depth of field. What does that mean? Excuse me. What it means is that you have the person in focus, and if your background is super, super blurry, usually that's because the camera has a really shallow depth of field. So your focus range of what your camera can see is maybe like this, versus a deep depth of field is more something like this. So a lot of stuff can be in focus. So right now the camera you're watching us on has a really good deep focus because the TV's in focus, we're in focus, the soundboard's in focus, everything's pretty much in focus. As to where it feels really shallow depth of field, like Ed, if you could put your hand up close to it, so that way the camera focuses on that. Yeah. So if it were to switch to the hand focusing, you would have been able to see the background would have been super blurry. So that's primarily the reason why we do DSLRs and stuff like that instead of camcorders, because it's a lot shorter of a video that we're shooting. Because camcorders are really great for shooting long video. So if you're doing like a seminar that's like 2 hours long and you need to have a shot recording for the whole time, we would use a camcorder. Like professionally, we use camcorders for our day jobs. Yes, that we use that all the time because it's long format. Right. As to where this stuff.
Why don't you have the camcorder? Remember the other camcorder we had? Do we have that here?
Blackmagic?
No, not the other Blackmagic.
C300?
No. The small one that we let other people.
Oh yeah.
We'll get that. I just want to show you that because it's a different type of camera. While he's doing that, I'm going to answer a question real quick. We have questions. I'm trying to get to as many as possible, guys. I know it seems like we may not have it. Mindy is sending the questions to us. I'm trying to get to it as fast as possible and try to answer and give you good answers too. So I do see something from Mouse Junkie. I do see something from Nicholas Rodriguez. Let me just answer that one real quick. This is for Nicholas Rodriguez. Nicholas asked, do you have any advice for new YouTube creators? Do I have advice? Of course I have advice. I'm going to give you some advice. First off, make sure you, if you really want to do YouTube and take it seriously, the first thing I would say is find a passion. Whatever you want to do, make sure you're passionate about it. And that is so that you know that when you want to create something that you're never ever going to get bored of it. You're always going to be excited when you're creating content. So make sure you find whatever you want to do, whatever you want to create your channel around, you have to have somewhat of a passion for it. Number 2 is don't get discouraged if you don't have all the equipment.
Yeah.
Do not get discouraged because all I say is that you need to just try it and start. Once you start, you'll start getting a momentum.
Yep.
And just start posting things, and you never know who's watching your videos. So I would say definitely those 2 things. Don't get discouraged. Use what you have in the beginning. Start crafting your story, what you're about, your identity. Because every channel, everybody that's in this chat right now has a specific identity to their channel, and you want to find yours. And it may take some time. And the other thing I would say is I talked about the technology. I talked about finding your passion. I talked about, what else did I talk about?
You said use what you have.
Use what you have and all equipment. And be a part of a community. Be a part of a community. That helps out tremendously. Yep. A lot of you that are just starting channels, if you're part of a community, this is a great place. Start networking, meeting people, talking to them, asking them questions. Come to Tech Talk, and we'll give you some advice as well. Also, always do your research. Don't let other people's research be your research. So make sure you always do your research on your gear and stuff like that. Yep. That is all I have for you for today. Maybe we'll get a little bit deeper. Maybe we'll do a session about finding your passion and creating for new YouTubers.
For sure. Okay, so this was the camera that Edson was talking about. At our workplace, we usually use this camera to lend to other people to shoot on. It's super simple to use. It's literally, it's a Rode video mic and a Canon XA10. So this, Marlon, this is a camcorder.
Let me bring it closer.
So that guy we use for our long format stuff. So the mic on top is powered with a 9-volt battery, and it's got the Canon has a swappable battery inside of it. So that one is super simple that we can just use off, just running gun. Hey, we got to shoot at the beach. All right, cool. Hey, take the Canon.
Take the Canon.
And then
take the Canon.
And then literally, it has a built-in hard drive into the camera. So yeah, if you're into longer format style videos, a camcorder really helps.
If you have not already, please make sure you're giving us a like on the stream. Give us some love on the stream if you're liking what's going on tonight. We appreciate everybody that's joining us and
Disney reunion.
Disney reunion.
Oh, boy. They're like, you're gonna kill me with these GoPro questions.
Why? What happened now?
So the difference between the GoPro Hero and the GoPro Hero 5, they just want to buy the best one. I'd probably say, kind of jumping off of what Edson said, find out what the difference is between the 2 cameras, because I'm unfamiliar with the 5.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to research
the one I'm kind of familiar with, but honestly, if here's a rule of thumb: if you're planning on editing in 4K, get a 4K camera. If you're not planning on editing in 4K, what do you need the 4K for? You know what I'm saying?
I wish we could tell you. I don't even bring my GoPro. I'm out of the GoPro world right now. So if you got a Canon, I could give you a little bit more advice. But but GoPros are still great though.
Yeah, I would probably say if you're looking for a good GoPro, and you got the money to go for it. Maybe Hector from Us Out Loud might be able to help you with that. That's a good point. But yeah, honestly, it's just what do you need the GoPro to do for you? Answer those questions, and then you can find the GoPro that fits for your level. Because sometimes the silver and black versions, there's a big price jump, or depending on the sale that you find, there's a little price jump. But basically, it's finding the camera that fits for your needs. So yeah.
And Mindy, if I'm missing anybody, just put the questions back into the chat so I can.
Mouse Junkie's got one.
Mouse Junkie, okay, what's Mouse Junkie's question?
Okay, so what do you recommend for getting better at video editing and creating better videos? Video editing for us, we primarily use Adobe Premiere. That's a part of the Adobe Creative Cloud subscription service. Now, don't go out and buy the $50 a month subscription just because Edson and Andy use it. Yeah. But that's what we use. I know a free option has been HitFilm for some people, and they love it. I know some people that use like Sony Vegas. Some people use iMovie, Windows Movie Maker. It's the tools that you are really working with. Once you get to the level of you're like, okay, I really need to find something that is fitting my needs. You want to be able to outgrow the software and not just get the big time software.
That's
just
a good word.
You know what I'm saying?
Good word. That's good.
You get what you need.
That's good.
And hopefully that's the thing you take away. But yeah, in terms of getting better at video editing and creating better content, ooh, that was disgusting. I would probably say story. Think about a compelling story. For us, we have really been wanting to inspire our community of all you guys that are in the stream right now, of reaching your goals right now. That's big for us. So for us, that was the big key for the story. We want to inspire you to be able to chase after those dreams that you've always wanted to go after. And after story, then you can find things that you like about your favorite filmmakers or YouTubers that you really like about that, and kind of take the idea of it and then bring it into your own voice. So perfect example, I love how Black Panther was shot. The part where they wanted to introduce the villain going into the throne, and they had the camera upside down and kind of, doing that little 360 bit while pushing into the scene. I thought that was great. I'm still trying to find a project to where that would fit in with, but that little thing right there I thought was super cool. So for me, that's how I'm kind of processing it. Is like, I really like how that was done because of how it pushed the the different change of the story. Right. So being able to see that kind of stuff, and then also trying to add in new skill sets. So for me, I helped Edson with creating the countdown for the Tech Talk today. One thing I've always been messing around with was mirroring, the filter mirror in Premiere. Basically, it makes a 2-time reflection. So you guys saw that on the intro. So yeah, trying new stuff and then letting everybody see it and see what they think. So that's the big thing I had to get over. Is I know this is kind of lengthy, but it's trying to get over those kind of anxieties and the fears, because putting that little thing that you created for so long, and it's like you put like as much creative juice into it as you could, and then putting it out there for the world to see. They can either love it or hate it, and it's that battle. You're like, ugh. But let people see it, because you'll be surprised how many people would love the content that you're pushing. So. All
right. Road Trip Dave, I just got my Smooth 4 gimbal. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. If I live stream away from home, is it possible to charge my iPhone and my gimbal at the same time, or what? That's a good question. Now, I don't think so, because I use I have mine here.
Is yours here?
Mine's over there somewhere.
Let me go.
I use the DJI Mobile, or Osmo Mobile, and I'll show you mine, and I'm pretty sure it's similar to, excuse me, the Smooth. Is that this is the problem, and is if you look at the gimbal, the bracket. And this is a really great gimbal, by the way. Yeah. If you look at the brackets, and you see this right here, you see right here. Yeah. This is where the phone,
bottom of the phone,
the bottom of the phone goes, and that's the lightning port, and
that's how you charge it.
You charge it. You do everything with it. Some people, what they've done is they've kind of shimmied their phone out a little bit and tried to put the charger in here, and what happens is the gimbal doesn't like it. Because what's happening is that it's trying to keep everything balanced, and is using a lot of energy from the battery, and then all of a sudden it will start to malfunction. I'm hoping one day that the gimbal world would be able to accommodate something like that. But like for right now,
put it in the bottom or something.
So the best thing I would say is make sure you got a full battery. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say.
Now, there's some gimbals that may be able, depending on how they're manufactured, you might be able to sneak in a cable there, but that you'd have to find a manufacturer that really fits for that, if that's what you're worried about.
All right, guys, we're coming up to about an hour. We don't want to go crazy long, and I know we got a few more questions here. We're going to do the best that we can to answer the questions. If we missed you, we'll do another Tech Talk soon. If you want to, make sure you can head on to our Patreon page, and you can sign up for the group if you want to be a part of the group where we can talk more, and we can actually spend time with you individually and go from there. You have a question?
Disney Reunion has a good question.
Okay.
Hey, if I can get this camera going.
Hold on, here, where you did it. It says, happy family fun time. Great setup, awesome setup, and great looking show. Best of luck to y'all. We have to get together for a collab sometime. Awesome, yeah, man, definitely. Just reach out, it'll be cool, man. Thank you so much for coming by and just enjoying the show with us. We try to make it look pretty cool.
So Disney Reunion was asking, what are you using to stream right now? Camera-wise, we've really been liking these Logitech cameras. Mm-hmm. This one in particular is the C920. The one that you're seeing us on right now is, I think, the Webcam
30.
Pro?
30. I have the link in the description.
Yeah, it's in our gear list, but it's the one that says Logitech Webcam. But yeah, these little things have been awesome for us because there's a little. Here. Go ahead. Oh yeah.
Yeah. See.
So the cool thing for us is that we've been able to see this little screw thread on the bottom. That has been able to allow us to put it on a tripod and kind of be able to put our camera where we need it instead of just locking it on top of the camera.
So this is the camera.
Oh, you want to fold it open so they can see how it does it? Here, I'll hold the phone so that way you can kind of emulate the computer screen.
So like if you have a computer screen, this is your computer screen.
Right.
You can open it up like this, and there's a little latch here. Mm-hmm. And you can just let it sit here, and then you kind of fold it in.
Right. So here.
And there you go.
Tag team.
There you go.
There you go.
And it kind of just sits on your phone.
Go show me the sideways view. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Careful.
See?
So basically, sits just like that on top of your camera. I mean, on top of your computer. If your webcam isn't that great.
So that's what we use. That's what we're using right now.
Yep.
It is a Logitech webcam. All right. Any more questions? We're coming to an hour.
Dave. They were asking for video editing. What is your opinion on Corel Video Studio? I have heard of the Corel suite of editing software. I personally haven't had too much experience with it. But honestly, if it works for you, keep using it.
Yeah, that's
if you're the only one using it and it works, keep using it.
That's right. That's right.
So there for years,
fix this.
There it is.
We're trying to fix it. We're trying to fix it.
There it is. Sometimes it comes down to time. I would say stick with it. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not the most popular editing software, I would say stick with what you know. And 2, if you start to outgrow that software, that's because of the needs of what we were trying to do. So once you start reaching those things, you can look out for other pieces of software that fit those needs.
I love Jitterflix. So next episode, drones. We'll have to get you on here, Jitterflix, with us. Guys, thank you so much. I think that's good for tonight. We've been about an hour right now. Hope you guys enjoyed Tech Talk, our first one. We're learning from this one right here how to make it better and better. If you guys have any suggestions, make sure you put them in the comments here in the video. If you're just watching a replay or in the chat, Mindy will get it to us as well. Or if you want to watch the replay, comment there. You can also find us on our social media sites. We're on all of them. All you got to do is find the Viapree Project, and you can find us and message us there. So we hope that you enjoyed that. I think we did we talked about we didn't get to talk about all of our tech stuff because we wanted to. I felt like we needed to try to get to the questions.
No, yeah, for sure.
But we have a lot of tech stuff that we can talk more about. Mm-hmm. And, you want to follow us on Instagram and Twitter, see when our next Tech Talk will be. We do have sessions coming up, which is really, 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 really exciting.
I wonder who will be.
And who will it be? We
dun,
don't
know. Dun. Patreon users will know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you got a Patreon, y'all be able to see tomorrow who's on a session. Guys, well, thank you. Those are great questions.
No, yeah, seriously good questions.
Really, really good questions. And we're very, very honored that you guys would even be a part of that. And listen, there is no such thing as a stupid question.
Yep.
That is one thing. If you don't know how to do certain things, we get questions about our countdowns, how to do this, how to do that. Everybody's at a different skill set, and that's okay. We're not... There's people higher than us that know better stuff than us. But we want to be able to share what we know with our community. That was a lot of fun. And everybody give a hand to Mindy. She did a good job on the chat. That was really, really awesome. Thank you, Jitterflix, for posting our social media stuff in the chat there. We also have some PayPal stuff. If you guys can post that on there. Dole Whip Dad, welcome to the stream. We're just about wrapping up. We here on Tech Talk. Hope if you want to, maybe we'll suggest watching the replay. You can get some cool tech stuff.
I'm not Mindy.
Nope, you're not Mindy. So yes, guys. And I think that's basically it for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just keep sending in the questions, and hopefully we can get to as many of them as we can. We honestly, this is what we love to do to help you guys. Yeah. I mean, we're not in it for anything else, just to help. And that's the thing that I've noticed, coming into this with Ed, is that we just noticed that to have this kind of live interaction with people, they're just not willing to do it. So we were like, hey, why don't we try and help?
Exactly.
So hopefully this was a learning experience for somebody.
Yeah. We also have other ways. I didn't put any of these slides on today, but we have some merch. If you guys like merch, wearing our merch. We got a lot of people wearing our merch. You can go to our spreadshirt.com/Viapree Project. I'm sure our mods can go ahead and post that in there. And then also our P.O. Box. We love getting mail. Mindy and I, we open our mail. We have a mail board at home that you guys see on our normal streams. So make sure you guys check that out or mail some stuff to us. We love it. We're always going to Disney. So... awesome job. You did great today, Andrew. Andrew's first time on a stream on YouTube. Guys, make sure if you have not, check him out. He's not on YouTube as far as a channel, but you want to check out his Instagram, okay? Yeah, go to his Instagram.
That's where I'm at.
He does awesome photography stuff, and he has some video clips and stuff.
Yeah, there's some video clips. Do some stories.
Yeah, so you want to find him at Andrew Jeremy. That's all you got it, all one word, Andrew Jeremy. Check out Andrew. This is not going to be the last time you see Andrew. He's part of the Viapree Project. We have a lot more cool videos. Right. You guys know, Viapree Project.
That's it.
We have some cool videos coming up.
Yeah. We're working on some big stuff. Can't talk too much about it because we want to, have it be a surprise for you guys. But we're working on some stuff for you guys. But cooking in the kitchen.
But you might see some of that stuff on our Patreon. Yeah. Some exclusive photos and things like that for our Patreon followers.
That's it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you guys are asking questions now, I'm sorry I didn't get to it right now, but we will come back with another Tech Talk. We love you guys. We'll see you in our next video. Sessions announcement coming out Monday. Saturday is Sessions, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then for those for our Patreons, you get a day notice, which is tomorrow, who our Sessions guest will be. We love you guys. We appreciate it. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye, guys.